You guys, I have been sick to my stomach all day. It's the same day I'm making this video. I need to just come on here and explain some things and get some closure for myself and for you guys. And I feel like I owe it to you guys because I made it so public. But also I'm just kind of embarrassed that I've associated with Sean for this long. I think Sean is, I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know. I don't know who Sean is anymore. I don't know Sean Vanderwilt, to be honest. I thought I did, and I'm just gonna put it all out there. You know, I met him and he was so sweet to me, and the first few months he was all about me, like all about me. Like I didn't even think he had any other people in his life or friends or anything, because we just were always together, and he just always made me feel like a priority and everything. And I guess, I don't know, maybe, I don't know why. Maybe he did feel like he did like me. Maybe he wanted to grow his following. I don't really know at this point. I'm just gonna give an update regarding the cheating thing. I've been getting a lot of tweets and snaps saying that the girl was gay and had a girlfriend, and they shared the entire story with me. I didn't bother to look, but someone shared the entire snap story with me, and you know, Sean lifting her up and her skirt coming up and straddling her, and it hurt. Lesbian or not, it fucking hurts. Then on top of it, he was at a gay club, which I don't know really what to think about that. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I don't even want to comment on it. You know, I asked him point blank when we first met if he was gay, because he was a dancer, a backup dancer in my video. And his response was, no, I'm not gay. Okay. So that's what I have to go by, and that's what I have to go on, and I don't know what to think about that. So like I said, I don't know what hurts worse. I mean, and he wasn't hiding, and he was wearing the watch I got him for our anniversary. And I just feel stupid all around. I just feel really stupid. Because I love Sean more than any person in the whole world. And you know, I think back on everything, right? I invite him to all these places to go with me, and parties and events that friends invite me to. I always bring him as my plus one, and I think back and I'm like, wow, he never did that for me. He had, two of his friends had a dual birthday party, and he took someone else. He goes out to clubs, you know, and he takes other people, and he's never invited me anywhere. He had another friend, a guy friend, go to his Thanksgiving with his parents, and when I met his parents, they said, what did you do for Thanksgiving? I said, I just went down to my dad's, but I wasn't invited to that Thanksgiving. And I find out all this stuff out later. It's what a lot of people are saying, Trish, you know, other people have friends, and it's absolutely true. And I've been hanging out with other friends too, and I think it is healthy to have other friends and people in your life. It comes down to when you lie about where you are, who you're with. And he lies a lot to me, I found out. And I always just look past, I would look past anything for Sean. I would have. Last night was so hard for me, around 5 o'clock at night. I was going through something really major that I can't talk about. And I needed somebody, anybody to talk to. And I couldn't get a hold of anyone, and I called Sean multiple times. And he ignored me. Then I did get some texts later on saying he was out with people and he didn't want to be rude, and that's how he is with me, and I should understand that. And I said, okay. He's like, I'll call you after. And that was about 9 o'clock. And I really, really needed him. It wasn't It wasn't an emotional thing. It was like I needed him. There was something I physically needed him by my side for. Anyone actually would have done, but you know, Sean has always been that person to be there for me. Well, I mean, I've been number one in his life, or priority in his life. He was number one in priority in my life. So again, I was okay, and I overlooked that because he did do so much for me for so long. I don't know why this hurts so bad. And I don't know what to think, and I don't get any answers from him. You know, he said if I were to make the video I made earlier that he wouldn't talk to him anymore, and I said, oh, I know. That was the point. It's like what happened last year when I made the video about somebody. I knew that video would send him at the edge where he would not talk to me anymore, and I am not strong enough to stop talking to these people. They have to stop talking to me. Because when I'm like so in love with someone, I'm loyal, I'll be there till the end, but usually they are the ones that have to end it. Always they are the ones that have to end it. It just all really sucks. I've never had more fun with anyone in my life. I never felt so cared about and loved from anyone in my life. And maybe it just wasn't real. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't even know what's real anymore. Like, I don't. I just wanted him in my life so bad. But you just realize there comes a point where this hurt is too much, and you just realize you're not a priority, and seeing him out at the club with who knows who or what, or he says with his agent, who's out with an agent for 9 hours and can't respond. I never was secretive about who I hung out with. I always told him who I was hanging out with. I always made it very apparent that they were friends. I never crossed the line with anyone. I just, seeing it, you know, like seeing it, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. And then the way he was dancing with her, it just hurts. Ah, it's like a knife. It's like a knife. I'm physically sick. I knew I was always more in love with Sean than even a tenth of his love for me. Like, I've always known that. I've always felt that, but I just loved him so much that none of it really mattered. I was happy anytime I got with him. And these past few months was always on his schedule. I'd want to do something and he'd be busy, and it would always be when he was available. You know, Thursday night, I had plans and he wanted to come over, and it was the first time that I couldn't see him when he wanted to. And then coincidentally the next night he's out and just completely ignores me. And I'm at this weird place where I'm so devastated. I have videos to put up. This is my job. I do have videos to put up, and I have contracts for certain sponsored videos to go up, and I have to post. But I don't know how or what to do. I'm such a mess. I'm such a mess. I lost the one person, a facade or not on his part. I lost the one person who I just got excited to see and loved talking to, and always made me feel better when I was going through something. I lost him. Like I said, I don't even know if it was real to begin with, but whatever that was, an act on his part or not, it felt so good, you know? To have someone like that in my life, and now I'm once again alone. Like I have been in every relationship and in every year of my life. Because of this, everyone thinks I'm so crazy. And everyone can see what a mess I truly am inside. I can't speak for him. I don't know what he's thinking or where he was thinking or anything. I don't know. I don't know, because all of this just seems so unreal. Because I always thought he respected me. You know, we've gone out dancing. People are like, he's a dancer, he dances. We got out dancing together, and people will come up and try and dance with us, with him, with me, and he's always been, I was just talking about this, he's always been so respectful to just keep it about me, to just keep it on me, and to not ever make me feel insecure or jealous or alone. You know, clubbing is not my thing, you know, like I never did it before this year, and so I always felt not uncomfortable. I had fun doing it, but you know, he always made me feel comfortable. You know, I knew this was coming anyways, the end, so I'm glad it just happened the way it did, I guess. It wasn't progressing, it wasn't going anywhere, and I was just never a priority. I just never was. And it's not fair to myself to make him a priority. And in no way is someone responsible for your happiness, but I do believe people are responsible for their actions. And I know, I can't imagine, I know he knew. I can't imagine he wouldn't know how much that would hurt me seeing that. Because I am a sensitive little girl. To be just so out there on someone's Snapchat and just beyond anything else. I just am so hurt, and I don't know, like I said, I don't who he's with, his sexuality, who he fucks. That's all his business, but to put this out there, it's just humiliating. And I'm humiliated, and I'm embarrassed for so many reasons. And I will tell you guys with 100% certainty on my part that I was so truly in love with Sean. There was never anyone else in my life that I wanted to be around more and that I would do anything for. I don't know. I don't know. And I'm so sorry. And to his lovely family, I'm so sorry. His family was so sweet to me. But his parents, they were so sweet, and I am so sorry. And after reading them, I was like, I would never make a video about Sean again because I don't want to hurt them. But I'm so hurt. I don't know what to do or feel or think. I'm so tired of being hurt by people. When all they do is love them, you know? But I thought I owed everyone a little bit more of an explanation and a little bit of updates. Because I didn't want channels exposing this and making me feel more humiliated. I'd rather just expose myself. And I don't know what to think anymore. And I truly feel so numb and so hurt. Like I'm hurt. Because we did make everything so public, you think he would have just a little more common sense to not be so messy. But maybe that's who he is. I saw someone on that Snapchat that I did not know. I didn't recognize. I've seen him completely wasted, and I've never seen that side of him. So maybe I don't know him. And that's it. And I'm a mess and I'm sorry, but I don't really deserve this. And I'm only making this video to just expose before anyone else does. I'm tired of people making me feel humiliated and less than, including Sean.